Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for World Trigger Chapter 103. Alright, and this chapter is pretty much a review in and of itself. I mean, there's really not much to say. Jean and Tachikawa pretty much did all the talking for me. They said it all. Alright, so all I can really do is bring up some of the key points that they discussed. Um, they mentioned that if Chika hadn't destroyed the bridge, then Nasu's squad would have actually won, which I agree with. Um, they mentioned that Yuko and Akane bought time, and that's why Ray was actually able to get the points that she did, which I also agree with. They mentioned that Murakami was too worried about getting the Kuruma to deal with Yuma because Yuma was focused solely on Murakami. And since Murakami's attention was divided, he ended up losing because of that, which is also true. I agree with that. All right. Um, Now, another thing that gets brought up is Ray. Okay, she is both the captain of Nasu's squad and the ace, so that means she has more to think about and more responsibility than Osamu does, which is which is the reason why you can't necessarily say that Osamu was a better captain than her because she has more to do. Um, and Jin and Tachikawa talk about how if if Ray were to do what Arashiyama did and pass off the position of ace to someone, in his case it was I, but in her case it would be Yuko. Um, if she were to pass off the position of ace to Yuko, then the team would get better because Ray would be able to focus on actually being captain and coming up with strategies and tactics and all that. Okay. So that's actually interesting. It's something I personally have never thought about, being both a captain and an ace, and how being one affects the other. I mean, I never thought about that. So I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, and apparently it works because the Rashiyama squad got much better when they did that. So, all right. Um, but at the end, they just settle, or they just conclude by saying that that Osamu's team is now one of the A rank reserves, which means they're in that top group. Uh, and yeah, all right, that's most of the chapter. Really, that's most of it. The rest, there were only two little scenes. One was a conversation between Kohei and Ninomiya. Okay, and this guy Ninomiya is just crapping all over Tamakoma, pretty much. Okay, he's saying that Osamu just got lucky, that Ray could have taken him out whenever she wanted to. He says that all she can do is destroy a building. She can't actually shoot people. He says that neither of them can score points on their own without Yuma. He's just crapping all over him. All right, and the things that he's saying are actually very, very true. He's not wrong. It's the way he says it, the look on his face. It's just like, dude, like, like just don't like it. Like the way he's being built up. You want to see Osamu and Yuma and Chika just beat him, which of course is they're going to have the chance to do because the last scene in the chapter is Osamu figuring out who their next opponents are going to be. And there are going to be four teams this time. Okay, so Osamu's squad, obviously. Then we're also going to have a Kageura squad. Um, we're going to have Azuma's squad. And we're going to have Ninomiya's squad. Okay, so that's going to be the next match. Um, Azuma's squad, we know. Ninomiya's squad, we're introduced to him at least. Kageura squad. I feel like I've heard the name before, but I don't remember if anyone from that team has been officially introduced yet. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm sure they're really freaking good though. Like it would make perfect sense for these guys to be really, really good, especially since they're ranked number freaking 2 in B rank. Like they're right behind Ninomiya. So, I mean, they've got to be good. They've got to be. So this again, like every match so far in this rank war arc, it's just like every match is just better than the last one, and I'm sure this one will be no exception. This match with Nasu's squad and Kuruma's squad was my favorite one so far, so hopefully this match with Ninomiya and Kageura and Azuma tops even that. And yeah, that's that. Um, sooner or later, Osamu and Chika have to do something, you know? I'm As far as Chika goes, you know, this whole not being able to shoot people thing, I don't know if that's like, if she can't shoot people because they're too small of a target to hit because the Ibis is just so powerful, or I don't know if that's what he's referring to, or if she can't hit people because she just doesn't want to, you know? So, I mean, like, if it's a personal thing, if it's actually her, then that's big, okay? But if it's just her weapon, then she can change that. Like, you know, like Koei said, her asteroid is really freaking good too. All right. So like depending on which one it is, there's a big difference between the two, and they'll have completely different implications, different ways to go about fixing the situation. So, um, yeah. No, but that's later, and this is now. And for this chapter, I'll give it the 6.5 out of 10. I mean, really, I mean, it was really freaking simple. It was just like they were literally just reviewing the match the entire time, and after that, it was just the introduction of Nina Mia and the reveal that Osamu and then will end up actually facing Nina Mia. All right, so that's that. You know, chapter gets a 6.5 out of 10, and that's that, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys. Oh, follow me on Twitter too, at BlacklistOTA, and I'll see you guys next time.